first question. Turkey's negotiation process with European Union is practically blocked. What would be your recommendations for the continuation of this process?
Well, I think we should give a new start to the negotiations. After the Cyprus presidency, it will be high time, and we should open new chapters. Chapters which are of interest to both sides, like the energy chapter, but also the chapter about the state of law, about fundamental rights and the justice system. So I think in general we should give a new start, a restart towards the negotiations between Turkey and European Union.
There is a general feeling that the enlargement process is very negatively affected by the euro crisis. What do you think about this opinion?
Well, it is true that there is some problem, and there are some problems because of the internal problems, and there is some hesitation for the enlargement, and that's the reason why many governments are very, very cautious. But I think it's not a question of today or tomorrow. It's a question of a long-term development, and we need Turkey as a strong ally, at least, between European Union and Turkey. Seeing the developments in the region, Turkey is very important for the future of Europe.
In your opinion, what are the gains achieved by those that are opposing and trying to delay and block Turkey's membership to the EU? What are the benefits of them?
Well, it's not about benefits, but many countries, the population, partly animated by right-wing nationalistic groups, are against the membership of Turkey, and there's also some anti-Islamistic feeling. We have to fight against this kind of nationalistic and discriminatory opinions in our countries. So this is a fight in the countries ourselves. We know also that in Turkey not everybody is very fond of going towards Europe, so on both sides we have a lot of work to do with our citizens.
How do you see the future of the relationship between Turkey and the European Union in a continually shifting of the balance of the world powers?
I think we have many things in common. We have an interest of common economic development, of preserving democracy, especially also in our neighborhood, of stability and peace, also in the Black Sea region. So I think there are many, many common interests in this globalized world between Turkey and European Union, and therefore we should never get lost in the globalized world, but work together very, very strongly, especially in the neighborhood of us both, from Iran to the Arab countries.
How does the socialist group evaluate the events in Syria? Do you think that Assad is making the right choice by trying to hold on to power by the use of extreme force? Where does the socialist group stand in this issue? Does Assad a dictator?
Assad is certainly a dictator since many years already. We had big hopes in Assad that he will reform, he will bring new ideas as a young man, but unfortunately more and more he was the victim or the center of very traditional, conservative, reactionary dictatorial forces. And therefore his decision and his way to do politics can only be condemned by us. We have to help Turkey, who takes a lot of refugees, who is very much engaged in trying to bring a change in Syria. We are on the same line. Unfortunately, not everybody is supporting us, but I think this is another issue of common policies between Turkey and European Union to reform the country, to bring change into the country, but change which is democratic and which is accepted really and supported by the citizen. Well, the CHP is a party with a long tradition. Unfortunately, it was going too nationalistic in some areas. It did not take up enough the social issues, because social democracy means you care for the people, for the citizens who have their social needs. But it changed the leader, and we have quite good relationship with the new leader. We hope that the new leader can bring these reforms in reducing the nationalistic tendencies and in growing the concerns on the social issues of its citizens. And I think, as in many European countries, if there's a continuous loss at the elections, one changes the program and changes the party leadership. And I think the leadership has been changed, and we hope that also in the program there will be the changes in the future. The proposal by the ministers have many good elements in it, and they go for strengthening Europe and giving Europe some more power, some more efficiency, and that is right. So the overall direction of this paper is right. We need a strong Europe which has a strong relationship also with Turkey and other countries, and which has also to play a strong role in the Arab world when we see the changes in the Arab world. And here again, it could be a basis of good cooperation between Turkey and Europe. So overall, not going into details, it's a good paper. Many details have to be, of course, now elaborated, but it's a good idea to start the discussion about the role of Europe. Well, my message to Turkey is very clear. We are friends, we have to cooperate, we have to give a new start towards a negotiation between Turkey and European Union. We should think about a common future and how we both want to deal with this common future, which is relevant for the whole region. And therefore we should not lose the patience. Europe with Turkey and Turkey with Europe. We should rather look into the potentiality of this common relationship and not on the problems alone.